Hello guys, welcome back to another interesting episode of the Rated 18 podcast. I'm still your big, curvy, juicy girl, King Chick, aka Big Baby, and I have my co-host,
Big Baby Cartoon.
Oh, Big Baby Cartoon. Okay, I have a question for you guys. What would you do if you find out that your partner is bisexual? That brings us to the topic of today, same-sex relationships. That's what we're going to be discussing today, all right? What do we think about same-sex relationships in Nigeria? Same-sex relationships in Nigeria. Yeah, we know that Nigeria is a country where, a lot of people, even as far as the government, frown on same-sex relationships. Governmental organizations, religious organizations, in fact, individuals frown at same-sex organizations. But Nigeria is a country where same-sex relationships are being frowned at. Like, even as far as the governmental organizations, religious organizations, even individuals, frown at same-sex relationships. But contrary to the popular notion of, same-sex relationships, Nigeria has quite a high number of people that, are either homosexuals or bisexuals, so it's kind of confusing. Like a country that frowns upon this has people in these religious organizations are bisexual, some are homosexual. Yes, they partake in it. So how do people that are in same-sex relationships, how do they fare? How do they how do those relationships grow? It's crazy.
So regardless that Nigerian frown at gay people a whole lot. When I say a whole lot, I mean if not 60% of Nigerians engage in this art. And I think most of this art starts in schools, in same-sex organizations, whereby where you go to, you see only the boys.
Okay, like only the girls. School, yeah.
It tends to start more in those places because these are the people they feel comfortable with. These are the people around them. These are the people that they tend to engage in whatever sexual art.
Yeah, and then they are just growing the puberty and everything. Yeah.
And you know that you're not open to explore to other things.
Sexes.
So they just engage in that same sex.
Yeah.
Same sex sexuality or whatever. I think this for me is from the roots.
Okay.
From the roots. Because basically, if I was to be in just a girls' school where I meet only, and during puberty, during puberty, and I just want to explore and I don't see any other male to do this exploration with, of course, I'm being limited to being
gender.
Being limited to being the same, to having the sex with the same gender, and
but some people say that it's like that. There are some people that they are born like that. That's how they are born. That's their sexual orientation. Like, that's how they are. It's not about being, when you put people together and it's just the same gender, that's when they can start to develop feelings for each other, like the schools and all that. But there are people that they've never been to those kind of situations. They've never been in those kind of situations where there is no school like that.
Yeah.
For example, maybe not people that even went to the school with the same gender, they still have. So people say there are people that are born like that. That's how they were born.
But I feel environment helps. Like the environment where they are confided in, where they grew up in. Majority of them started that way. Majority, at least the ones that I know, the ones that I'm friends with. Like, bro, what's up? How did you get into having a sexual urge for your same partner? Like, it started in secondary school. Most of them would always say it started in the church, it started in school, it's always like from the roots. This is where I grew up from. This is what I started doing. These are the people that I got to meet at a very tender age that influenced my thinking into
doing this.
So it's a big, I don't know if I should.
Then why do they now frown against it? If at least a good percentage of people know that these are the things that can influence this, and then there are some people that can be born like this, or these people, this is what they have been used to their whole life. It's the frowning against it, that is kind of, because it complicates a lot of things for people that are in relationships. For example, now I'm a girl and I meet a guy, and the guy is like, I feel he's a heterosexual like me, and then because of how the society is terming the LGBTQ community to be like is a bad thing, is an immoral thing, this person cannot open up to me to tell me that, oh, this is what he's into. He likes girls, he likes guys as well, and now we now get married or we start to date, and then along the line I now find out that this person, because this is something that is recently there's been a lot of news about this thing, like they've not named the people yet, but there's been a lot of, in fact, this has caused a lot of divorces, low key that we don't know about.
They will not even tell you this is the reason why
I divorced. Yes,
exactly.
A lot of divorces, a lot of relationships have been broken because the other partner cannot deal with the fact that this is my guy or my girl is into guys or is into girls.
But can I ask you,
Crazy.
sorry,
Yeah.
personally, do you think you can deal with such? Personally,
well, I'm one person that does not like to judge people.
okay.
I do not judge people for their decisions, especially when it doesn't harm other people. Like, the only people I can call out are people that maybe criminals, armed robbers, murderers, killers, like people that inflict pain or harm, oppressors. But when it comes to your sexual orientation, this is something you do in your private place. But then when it involves relationship, at that point it involves another person.
Exactly.
You're no longer on your own. You're now with so everything you do in a relationship directly affects
Your
the
partner.
other person.
Definitely.
It affects you need to consider the person's feelings and everything. That's why I prefer being in a very honest relationship. I don't think, even if the person came up to me and told me, oh, part of the LGBTQ, I'm bi, like my man is telling me he's bi. I would
Holy Ghost fire!
No, I would not speak Holy Ghost fire, but I will appreciate the fact that he actually told me.
That he opened up.
Yes, I opened up, because a lot of people will not open up.
But I would prefer you open up to me before we get into that
Yes,
relationship.
before we get into the relationship. That's what I will appreciate. Not the one you come and tell me after.
Tell me after.
No, please don't do that with me. Don't do that. Tell me and let me make that decision
that I
if
want to be
go
with
on
you.
with this. Because I feel like if a guy should tell me that thing, like, if I really loved the guy, I don't know how. The love would just disappear. But that's the thing about love. If you really love somebody, it's not easy for love to just disappear like that. Like, you be
Kim, look into my eyes when I tell you it will do fiam.
It will just disappear.
Like, what is that? I don't think I can bear it. Like, my man telling me that you position yourself for another man to dig you.
You bend down like Benz.
You bend down.
You dey bend down like Benz. My own man. Hey.
But this is one of the reasons we, before you even want to, like, this is another thing that every other person should consider when you want to get married.
Yeah.
Because you never can tell. People keep a whole lot of secrets. So how do you even tend to find out that my partner is his sexually activities with the same sex? Like,
I can't even. I wouldn't even be able to visualize it, because when someone tells you something like that, the first thing that goes to your mind is you start to visualize it. Hey, how my husband they take bend down? How do they do it? Like, is this? It's just like a woman telling her husband that, oh, she cheated on him with someone else. You get, that's how the first thing that will come to that man's mind. He will visualize it, how they raised his wife's leg, how they did this to the wife, how the wife was mourning. So imagine you now visualizing, instead of, the norm is like, okay, maybe your husband will cheat on you with a girl, and then he's cheating on you with a man. It's very disgusting to visualize. I don't think I can take it.
No,
because I'm a deep thinker. I would think, hey, the scenarios.
Even if we want to make out, the first thing that is coming to my mind
is that thing.
I've even tell you, you bend down, make.
Do you know I wanted to say that?
Bend down, let me enter, because why? Babe, why?
No, I can't. I don't think I can do that.
No,
I'm sorry, I can't. No matter how I love the guy, it's just a whole level of, I think also it's because it's something we are not used to from, culturally. It's something that it's something that will give us this is not what we're used to.
I don't think it's cultural whatever. Personally,
yeah.
I just don't like it. is dated to me.
Yeah.
Don't bring it close to me. I don't want to be. No, I don't want to be in that same space with you. And you're telling me, especially when we're having intercourse, like you're my man, and you're telling me you bent over for another man, or another man bends you.
Ha. Oh God. A
like
lot of women are married to men like this in this country. Some of them, they know about it. Because, you know, in Nigeria, most of these relationships like that is a do or die affair. So even when they find something like that they are not comfortable with, they still move on. And I appreciate you, Auntie. Please continue with your marriage.
No, they try.
I'm not yet telling you to leave your husband or your partner. Please persevere in that marriage. Don't leave that marriage. Keep staying there. Also, I think the chances of contacting STDs are higher with people that are homo.
Please, if you get to know that your husband is into men, first thing first, find yourself, go hospital. Yes. Go and check yourself.
The chances are high. Yeah.
Very, very high. Do you know what it means? It's so high. It's like, it's crazy out there, because I had a friend. He was telling me, this one is a girl. Me, I know that this girl, you like girls. You like girls a whole lot. Back in school, I know how you go up, like the way man go take pursue. That's the way this girl go take pursue. She wouldn't mind buying you gifts and all that. So when it was time for her to get married, she got married 2 years ago. I was like, baby girl, does your husband know you do this? She said yes.
Wow, that's amazing.
Is he comfortable with it? You know what she tell me? And I seen they cover up for this. Me, I get my own things where they endure for
him.
I was like, wow. So you guys are doing endurance in this marriage.
No, I even think that's an amazing marriage.
Right?
Yeah, that's an amazing marriage, because both of them know what they are signing up for. It's better when you know what you're signing up for. The marriage self will even be sweeting you.
They sweet them. Do you know why I say they sweet them? These people go to clubs.
They meet their match. They pick. You understand?
Pick a girl from the club and go home.
That kind of marriage, nothing like cheating now. Do you get? Nothing like cheating. They are enjoying themselves together. So it's sweet when they know. They already know. Maybe when he was even dating her, he has asked her, are you, but she has said it. The guy already knows what he's signing up for. But why is it that men always end up lying to the women? Most women always come out. It's not all women though. Because most women pretend. Some women are into girls. Excuse me. They're into girls, but they will pretend that they are not. They are only saints. So that their husbands will see them as saints. Those kind of women cannot open up and tell their husband. Yeah, so that they will not see them as maybe a shawo or something. But then men that even have the power, because most men, no matter what they do, there are women that will still take them.
Definitely.
There are women that will still take them. So then why are you not still able to come out plain and say this? I think there's a shame that comes with it for some of these men. There's a shame.
When it's a man to man, it's the scenario is crazy. This is the one that everybody frowns at. I don't even think same sex with girls is a thing that people look at and be like, oh, I don't like this.
Yeah, people always like it. So
love it.
Why? But so then why does it still have 14 years in prison? So most people don't really frown at it.
Most men even crave it.
Then they have. Why do they still have jail term for if they say, because they say if you are caught red-handed, they will send it to jail.
Really? Yes, in Nigeria?
Yes.
With all those ones where they were caught and down.
Exactly. They say they'll send you to jail.
Good.
Yeah.
But I think the lesbians are more than the gay guys. I think they are more, because lesbianism is almost, there is a tendency of being a lesbian in almost every girl.
So like 99.9% of girls in Nigeria are lesbians.
Calm down.
Is that what you're trying to say?
No, my sister.
You said almost every girl.
Okay, if I said almost, let's just use like 60%.
60%. Okay.
Yes.
At least that means let me go the razor.
Let's just say 60% of women are lesbians.
Okay.
Even the ones who don't be lesbian don't test women.
Hey!
Even the ones who don't test women, they tell you, say, oh, no, I don't like, I don't do girls. They have let a girl suck their boobs.
What?
They have let a girl finger them.
Jesus.
They have let a girl do all sorts of sexual activities with them. And they will still tell
that's
you,
that remaining 40% too.
Exactly. And they'll say to you, I'm not a lesbian. If you ask women in Nigeria, majority of women in this country, girls don't lolo them.
Hey.
I can bet my money on it.
Jesus.
I'm telling you, majority of ladies in this country, Hey, you
So
know.
you get don't lolo you before.
No, my sister. No, I'm straight. I'm so straight.
You're straight as a-
I love
you're
me some
straight as a
bola.
broomstick.
I love me some bola.
So you're straight as a broomstick.
Yes, so.
So
But-
if a girl comes to you and like she likes you and she wants to get married to you, like she would make you people to travel abroad. You know, Nigeria doesn't accept, but other countries do.
Yeah.
Like so, people will travel to the country that accepts it. She would take care of you, everything.
No, darling. No. I like bola.
You like bola?
I like bola.
Wow,
Strong.
wow.
Long.
Mighty.
I no. I like
Eh.
bola. Waiting me and get one
Wow.
con they do. Maybe they do scissor style. Sure.
Why you say no this time?
It's everywhere in the internet. it's not a thing that is hidden.
So they have
anymore.
scissor style. Which
I
other
say
style?
no, Kim.
Which other style be that? I don't know.
Scissors now. This is the scissor style.
What thing they happen for the scissors?
There's a girl
Okay.
being on top of another girl. So this is the scissor style.
So what will not happen?
You,
They'll just be doing like this.
that's what they practically do.
Wow,
Am I lying?
girls. So girls, this is what people do. Wow.
A whole lot of girls, even the ones that don't get to explore those styles or be more intimate. There are a lot of girls that have kissed other girls. A whole lot of girls that have sucked boobs. That even no, let's leave the bekus. No, be everybody go for bekus, but they have kissed other girls. They have sucked other girls. Most of them don't even chook hand for Toto.
Hey.
Yes, so. They don't chook hand for Toto and they'll still tell you, no, I'm not a lazy piano. I don't like other girls. But another girl, they suck
They
your
will even
body.
say God forbid.
There's
There's one of my friends that there was a time we were talking about girls that are lesbian girls. She used to say, God forbid, please, I reject it. God forbid. Fast forward to last year, she has a whole girlfriend. She has both girlfriend and boyfriend. And the boyfriend doesn't know that she's a lesbian. Be telling your partners the truth.
Exactly.
Be telling your partners
They need
the
to
truth.
know.
They need to know. They need to know because most of these same-sex relationships, I think the chances of STDs, diseases are actually higher. Because, for example, a girl and a girl, nobody is wearing a condom there.
Exactly.
Nobody is wearing a condom. Guy and guy can even wear condom. Guy and guy can wear condom because he will still wear condom on his bola before putting it. So guy and guy actually is almost the same thing as guy and girl.
Just you saying
Wait,
this is already irritating.
No, wait. Think about it.
I'm thinking.
Visualize it. Guy and guy is almost the same thing as guy and girl because there are some guys that actually, knock girl from the back.
Yes.
There's some guys that knock a girl. And so for some girls that look like guys, there's some girls that look like guys already. They don't have bomb or something. So it would be as if the man is also with a guy as well. So there's really no serious. There's some guys that do the same thing like with girls. The only difference is that the fellow guy will not have pickles. But girl and girl is a very completely different scenario. Nobody is going, where would they wear condom? Where would they wear the condom? So the chances of STD... So your partner has to know so that they know what they are getting into.
But there are some people that you're not certain if this your partner is into same sex whatever, but you're suspecting.
Okay.
Like this man, they do kukure movement. I think this man likes how do you think that they know? Like, how do you get to know that your husband or your boyfriend to suspect? For me, if me and you don't do anything and I never open your yash.
Eh?
If me and you did
How? Open this guy is mad. Open his yash, how?
Kim, with the rate of what's happening in this country, anything is possible. Anything. I don't trust anybody.
How will you I don't understand.
If they play now.
Hey,
I see don't they play. I don't spread them, open it. Man, look, man, if I go see big hole. Yes, sir.
See updates too.
Yes, now.
See updates.
How else would I know? Or whenever he's close, or you see, most of them have for you to know. Most of them have gay friends. Yes, you always see them with their gay friends, or you see them flirting with their fellow man. Why would a man that is husky with his voice and you're flirting with a fellow man? Why?
Flirting. Like they will do it openly.
Wait till be that. All those touch me, I go look you 2 times.
But I know a guy that actually does that. Like he won't say he wants to twerk for his friends, and it's you just do as if it's play.
Or you see them, they love the idea of wearing makeup or being in a female outwear. They do those one plenty for my side.
But you know, what of all these skit makers now that wear female?
That one are content.
Okay.
It is content. There are two different things. I know you're not a content creator. You're not an actor. Why would you tell me that you want to dress up in my clothes? Why would you tell me, baby, come and apply makeup on me? Unless if it's coming from me that yes, this is what I want to do. I want to play with my partner that way.
But you know that there are some LGBTQ that they wear makeup, but they are not actually bisexual or homo. Yeah, they're just queer. Some people are just queer people. They are just different. They're just
those
weird.
People,
they're just
weird
people.
But
yeah.
You had to see them for Nigeria.
You know hard though.
Really?
You know hard. It's just that Nigeria. So Nigeria, they suppress a lot of things. There's some things you used to do when you were small. You used to enjoy doing. That your parents will tell you, stop this thing. Don't you know you are a girl?
Exactly.
Stop this thing. So maybe there are some. Because I know that when my brother was little, he likes to wear girls' clothes.
Okay.
He would go and carry my mom's tie and like 5 years old, 6 years old. You like so they would stop those things. Therefore, some people that have like parents that don't really put mind to all those kind of things, they can grow up, or after they grow up, they can still continue those things. There are people that are just weird, not like they like anything about a guy. They are just like that. Some of them even have feminine voice. They do like a girl, all this kind of thing, but they actually are attracted to girls as well.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think there are people like that, but please don't be attracted to me. Please, I can't go beg you. Don't just be attracted to me. Leave me, please.
I think they are people like, but please don't be attracted to me.
Please.
Don't cross paths.
Don't cross paths. Just let me be.
No, me, I'm liberal, but please, me too. Don't cross paths me. Because that way you will not force me to be the man of the house.
Yeah.
Yes, now you force me to be the man and I don't want to be the man of the house. I'm a woman. Because when the man of the house is doing like this, baby, stop now.
Yeah, I go not. You not try with me.
Exactly, you can't talk to man.
God I beg. I won't live baby girl lifestyle. I beg. I want to be pampered by a man.
Jesus.
In fact, another thing, I think when we ladies, when we're pregnant, in fact, when you're praying for a son, tell God, please, I want just list it. God, please, I want a son that behaves like a man.
Yes.
Tell God.
Yes,
because most of these sons now, they behave like
different types.
Different type of sons just choke. I won't take you. You be man, you behave like woman. You tell me, say now, wait till you call them again.
Clothes. Queer
waiting. Not near me.
LGBT. That's the Q in LGBTQ.
Oh, really?
Queer, yeah.
I don't even
L lesbian, G. So let me help people. Okay. LGBTQ. L lesbian, G gay, LGBT, B bisexual, T transgender,
okay,
LGBT, then Q for queer.
Oh, if you did not list it, I did not know my sister. Because I don't even want to have anything to do with it. Just do your day.
And their color is rainbow. Any person you see rainbow.
I know about that one, rainbow color.
Yeah. But I kind of feel for them as well, because these people, like most of them, like they say, I don't know, that they are born with it. That's how they are naturally. So if that's how they are naturally, they cannot help themselves.
Yeah.
Because I have a friend that we went to the same university together. She's a child of God. Like, she's actually a child. She's a very sweet person. A child of God. She goes to church. She was even like, she held a position in church, and she was trying to fight this. She even like used prayers, because some people say lesbianism is a spiritual something. Though she prayed against it. She was not telling me that she doesn't know what to do, because she has prayed, she has tried her best. She does not just have any attraction for the male gender. She has even tried to date a guy. She could not allow the guy to touch her.
Yeah, when it's that deep, is a problem.
Yeah, up until that point, she was a virgin. Like, she was a virgin. She had never had sex with a man. Yeah.
Whoa.
She tried and tried and tried. She couldn't.
Me, she try now. She feel like
she couldn't. There are things that just disgust you.
Yeah.
For example, now a man is telling you maybe, oh, he wants to they want punch you for yash. If that's not what you like, it will be disgusting. Like, what kind of thing is that?
Why would you want
exactly.
to do that to me?
Exactly. So that's how it is. So for these people like this, for now that Nigeria frowns against it, some of them have to travel to other countries before they can be able to find love, before they can be able to experience relationship or get married. So I feel it's not even easy for them, because I feel like if it's not something that is natural for them or something they really want, why would they want to subject themselves to so much pain, so much torture? Because some of them get tortured, some of them get harassed or attacked. Do you know?
Yeah.
So if it is forming, if it is a fake thing, you know, there's some things you want to just form and do. Once you still say, this thing can lead me to my death, you will say, I beg, I wash my hands.
I'm not
off
taking.
it. But this is something they cannot help.
Yeah.
It's like that's how they are naturally. There's nothing they can do about. It's just like now someone being plus size or someone being skinny. That's how you are naturally. There's nothing you can do. It's just like now if they start saying, okay, plus size is banned. Anybody cannot be plus size. They have to. Yeah, like in which there's a country where fat people are like, there's some countries that are fat phobic. They will even fat people cannot use the escalator. You use the staircase. The staircase is for fat people. The escalator is for only slim people.
Just imagine
that kind of thing. If maybe it's food that was causing you to be fat, you will diet.
So someone like me now that is not food, you people want to suffer me.
Exactly. That's what I'm now saying. I'm using that as an example for people that are, you know, naturally gay. You know, there's some people that are not natural. They are just, for example, now maybe person will be a shower, like a shower girl. They just say, okay, they want a girl that is a lesbian can just pay a prostitute, like, take this money, I want to do something. So that's not how they are naturally. Some people even do it for fun. They just want to explore, like you said, they just want to explore. But if it comes to when it's like a serious thing, a crime, they stay clear of it. But those that are naturally, how do they get to enjoy their lives? Because normally as a girl, you have guys, you know, you can date, you can have fun. But for them, it's something they have to be very discreet about it. If you mistakenly go and approach someone that is not, you know, part of your homo in this Nigeria, they fit you slap.
I swear.
You don't even know what they can do to you. You know, Nigerians are very, very serious about this thing. They can be very, very even violent about it.
Yes,
so how do they now live? Like, I really feel for them, honestly.
Me, I do feel for them. I'm not trying to be judgmental about whatever decision anybody wants to make of their life. This is your life. Do what you want. But for me, back to our topic, what are you going to do? Like, for me, to me, I beg, if you want to marry and you know, say, this is what I do. You owe it to your partner to tell your partner, this is what I love to do. Do you get?
Yeah.
It can be arranged. If the lady is up to, like, okay, no problem, I wouldn't mind, just do your thing, as long as you're not bringing any disease home, or you're not bringing them home or whatever. Just be careful and do what you. This is an arranged marriage. You get. We are free to do what we want to do. That's a thumbs up for you guys. For me, I feel that's the best to tell your partner.
Yes,
this is what I love to do.
Yeah.
Don't let me. Don't let the partner get to find out by themselves. That's heartbreaking. No.
That's heartbreaking.
Very, very heartbreaking.
Yeah,
you're cheating on me, and you're not even cheating on me with my own gender. You're cheating on me with your own gender.
And imagine you're not turn the person to FBI. The person will start doing investigation.
When they investigate all your friends,
they check everything, suspect everything.
Everything.
That kind of marriage, I don't think it will even be interesting to the other person. And a lot of these people just get married to these women. For example, now, if the person is a man, get married to the woman to just cover up. Some of them do it as a cover up.
Family.
Yeah, if they are popular people. So someone will not start asking questions. Why is this person not married up to now and all that? They cover up. You don't even think of the feelings of the other person. Imagine you find out, say, they just married you as a cover up. That's the worst thing, no? Like you were married as a cover up, just to cover up. Like it's even worse that some men just marry women just to just give birth to a child for them. Like that's the reason why
family pressure. Let's just get married.
I just want to have baby. Yeah, that's all. Then they not married you as cover up. It's not even for baby or anything. Just to cover up the fact that they are, LGBTQ people. That's the worst thing that can happen to somebody. You will feel less of yourself. You will feel less of a woman. That thing, it will actually break your confidence as a woman. Yeah, because you feel less of that this man, like you are not fine enough for a man that actually wants a woman to have you.
He wants me as a cover up. The how I'm shouting is paining me because
It's painful.
after all the things you are carrying.
They think, do you get it? Come marry me. Why didn't you just leave me? Exactly. And you see, they'll always go for the most beautiful women. Their wives.
They fine. Die.
Cover up
Baby.
wives.
But do you know these people? I feel that there are a whole lot of gays in this Lagos.
Yeah, especially if you want
In this
Lagos.
Lagos, they know they hide them again. And that one they invest me. You go to shopping malls, you see them everywhere. Like, bro, get a room. Wait till be this. They are everywhere in this town. I don't know about me. They see them. No, be like, I thought this was a crime in Nigeria. So why is it not so?
It's not so rampant. I'm sure police will even see them and know that this. Well, they said I don't know if the law says being gay or being caught in. You know,
Being caught in the act.
Being caught in the act. They didn't say being. I don't know about the law, but I think the crime is when they catch you doing it. Yeah,
exactly.
So that's why it gives them that confidence to do it. To be openly, you know, those things.
I don't even think the authorities are doing anything about it, because with the way they are moving, with the way they are open about it, I don't think anything is being done about it, because it just be like a pandemic.
I think they said someone put a motion in the House of Assembly that whether House of Reps or something, that they want to allow same-sex marriages in Nigeria. Also, you saw the trending news that the Pope said that they are now blessing same-sex marriages. And I'm like,
hey,
Catholic Church, how, when,
out
and when?
Out
of all the churches, you even think that is all these new generation churches that will accept that Catholic.
I don't go lie. When I saw it, I was like, wow, for real? Even make me they look the man one kind shot.
But you know, there's also been lots of allegations on a lot of reverend fathers that they molest boys, you know, they sleep with boys, and most of them are homo.
Yes.
So these priests are homo.
They
so
are,
maybe that's what leads to that now. That since it's something they are doing, let them not judge. But you know, at the end of the day, the Bible says judge not.
Judge not, yeah.
That he should not be judged. But the whole thing, the whole, maybe like for example, if they are doing a mass for marriage, the whole communion of marriage, the whole thing of marriage, institution of marriage, there's nothing that, you know, says, oh, let man and man be joined together. Is a man will leave his wife, will leave his parents and be joined to his wife, you know, to his woman. Also, the priest actually said that when they are joining them, they will not join them under something, be rights of marriage or something. So I don't know.
I did not even read about it. When I just saw it, I was like,
said it will not be under because when they are doing Catholic marriages, there's something they call it like don't know whether it's institution or liturgy of marriage or something like that. Just the way we have baptism, we have confirmation. There's the something of marriage. I know you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, you go for counseling or something.
Yeah, they will not do that way for them. Well, well, I feel like if it's something that allows people to live, because imagine living your life and you're not able to live like a normal person because of the kind of people you love. I feel like since it's not hurting anybody, honestly, I don't think it should be a crime. I don't think it should be a crime because even sometimes people rape people in Nigeria. People molest young children, molest young girls. Girls are being forced into early marriages, and I don't even think any of them is sentenced to 14 years imprisonment. And these are people that hurt other people. There's a lot of child rape going on in Nigeria, and they don't get 14 years. Some of them just end that compensation. They'll say the family should meet. Let the family of this and this meet, and then they pay. Or it's even a bailable offense. So why is someone's sexual life so important to the government? It's
kind of.
Do you understand? It's something you do in behind your closed doors. It's not like you go and sit down in the public. Yeah, it's not like you go and sit down in a public square and a man will that's where it will not be a problem, because children are seeing it, and it's not like it's being taught in schools. That's what the government should fight against. Propaganda. When they start, you know, like how they're doing in America now, they're teaching it in schools. That's not like forcing other people to join your own sexual orientation. But if it's something they are doing behind closed doors, they are not hurting anybody. No. They are not forcing anybody. The people that they are doing it with are their fellow people that like it. Do you
They
get?
enjoy it.
They enjoy it, except it is forced. And if it is forced, it will still be exact same thing as a man forcing a woman. That's where they can. It's equal grounds. Okay, this is a crime because you are forcing someone. I feel anything you're doing, as long as it doesn't hurt another person. Yeah, as long as it doesn't hurt another person, because even Nigeria that says okay, prostitution is a crime. If they catch people, they don't even still give them up to 14 years jail term. And they stand in public to sell their wares. They stand on the streets to sell their wares. They don't give them, you see, they loiter around people's homes, stand in dark places. They cause nuisance to the community most times. So they don't give them. So why is someone's personal life? That's why I have a problem with it. I cannot engage in it. I cannot marry somebody that is not, I wasn't raised that way.
Exactly.
You get. So, but making life a living hell, because that's what, imagine now they now say having sex with a man is illegal. Your life will, because like sex is a huge part of an adult's life. That's like a way for adults to have fun with themselves, and then they now say this thing now is a crime. Your life will become a living hell, especially if you're someone that has a high libido. Just imagine someone that has a high libido being a homo, or being, let me even say bi, they even have it better. Because if you cannot do with a man, you do with a woman. Those that are homo, what do you think will happen to them? You know, I think also if they just let them be, we'll have less false marriages. We'll have less cover-up marriages, because whoever like homo, you go marry homo. Not the one now, they will not try to be hiding. They will not go and marry. Because if you let them be, you won't see any man that is gay cannot come and start looking for a woman to marry, because he will go and marry. Because it even hurts me that people's rights can be tampered with that way, honestly. That they have to travel to another country just to be able to get married. They're not hurting anybody, to be very honest. It's not right based on our religion. But our religion does not force us to, stop other people from doing whatever they're doing. Even we want to talk as Christians. It's immoral as a Christian, but the best thing we can do is to preach to them. Change this is not right. Do you understand? But crime. That's what the word crime. I think it's too strong.
Yeah.
It's too strong. Crime, like using your own body parts as adults together. I'm trying to see where the crime comes in. Because even if we go by the definition of crime, a criminal act, it doesn't just go. Even if you're a Muslim frown against it, Christians frown against it, but both religions still preach love. You understand? If this person is doing this and you see that it's not right, or you don't feel right, you preach to the person. The person has the choice to say, okay, I will stop. There are a lot of them that repent. There are a lot of LGBTQ that repent after what they say. They found out that this is not. It takes personal conviction. You can't force them.
You can't force them. No. Imagine in a scenario whereby we get to encourage this art. Even in the Bible, it's being said, "Go into the world and multiply."
Yeah.
So encouraging this art, they're not hurting anybody.
Yeah.
It's not a crime. But to me, if it was to be made a law, okay, same sex, everybody, you can marry yourself, is going to bring a limited, or should I say a limitation of bearing children. It's going to bring, because imagine encouraging this, a man and a man can get married, a woman and a woman can get married, and 70 or 60% of Nigerians indulge in this art, and you tell them that they are good in getting married. What is going to happen to the rest of the 40? Where you go see children?
I think children is not a problem of the world right now.
It's not
we
a
have
problem
more.
of the world,
we have so many children that are even anybody you can have it. People are even having children without getting married. There are people. Yeah, there are people that, because some of them are like bisexual, they can still have sex with the fellow man or a fellow woman. Children, we have so many children in the world.
Children, plenty.
It will even help to reduce population, because the problem of the generation should be looking for how to reduce these children, because people that cannot even take care of children are having children.
So visualize in a scenario whereby it is free, you can get married to your... Don't you think that, okay, yes, children are not the problem of the world, and they are everywhere, you can get married, you can have a child out of wedlock and all that. To me, it's a big issue.
The ones that can
visualize in 2 years' time.
Babe, the ones that want to have children will have children, honestly. Because even when this law is still there, there are a lot of women that will still not bear children.
True.
There are a lot of women that still do not want children.
Yeah.
There are a lot of women that cannot even have children. There are a lot of women that can have, one woman will have 20 children from just one husband that she married.
Yeah.
We have a lot of people that will solve that problem for us. We have a lot of people that will solve, because even if they legalize it now in Christendom, it cannot be legalized. I'm talking about the government.
Okay.
I'm talking about it because I feel like government really does not really have in that kind of thing. They will be biased if they are allowing other people to enjoy themselves sexually anyhow they want to do. Even orgy, you see people doing crazy stuff. Orgy parties are thrown and all these kind of things. Then some people cannot just express love for each other. You know, I'm talking of government, but church cannot still. So people that are Christians definitely will not be able to get married as Christians now. So there's a lot of people that will still be normal. Being okay, for example, now in abroad that they have rights to do whatever they want. Are people not? Did they reduce their children? It didn't.
Right.
Because you see one person, even abroad, they will have 10 children. Some people are having children for us that don't have yet. I'll have children, but for now, like some people started having children from the age of 15. Before they reach my age, they don't born like 7 children.
True.
You get?
Yeah.
So there are people, see, childbirth, it's just like saying now, you can't stop childbirth. It's not something that can stop, because God has already planned it, that this is how it will go. Some people are so fertile that giving birth to them is just like, even maybe like eating or going to the toilet.
Yeah.
It's so easy. So every year they keep doing it. Every year they keep doing it. Every year they keep doing it. Because if you want to even look at how painful childbirth is for some people, I'm not sure they will be up to like 100,000 children in the world. So that one.
If they should legalize it, so that means we have people that are going to do the multiplication of children.
There are people,
for
just
us.
like, like now let me use an example with animals. For example, cows. You know that not all cows, because human beings are the ones that control animals. We actually control how these animals can have kids. Do you know?
Yeah.
They set aside some of the animals for milk alone.
Okay.
Those ones are the ones that produce milk. So those animals that produce milk, I think they do not allow, whether they don't allow them to have babies. If they have babies, they kill the babies. Their young ones are taken off from them and are killed, something like that. Because there are a lot of people that fight against it. The young ones are taken off. So the milk they produce during the lactation period, that's what they now take and sell. Also, they are the male cows that are only for just to be having sex with the female cows. They are castrated. Some of them are castrated for, there are some that are just for meat. There are some that are there just to be having. So all those things, if man can control animals like that, and human beings, there are people that their own is just to give birth.
Yeah, true though.
They enjoy it. They will do it over and over again. They will give it to 20 children. Those that are 20 children will give birth. So, is it not only Adam and Eve that populated the world to what we are today? Hey. Let's start from there. Just one man and one woman.
Just one
from there, now look at the whole world. Everybody. So I don't think children is even a problem of the world though. We have more than enough children. There are children every day. There are babies that are born every minute that people go to adopt.
Yeah.
So I think people should, even some same-sex marriages still have children.
Yeah.
Yes. Some of them do not adopt. Some of them do surrogacy.
Oh, true.
Yeah, to have their own biological children.
Child.
I know of a couple, females, like lesbian couple abroad. The woman just gave birth. They just found an anonymous donor. They specified, they checked everything. The donor must be like this, handsome, this and that, everything. And they got the donor. And the woman got pregnant and gave birth. So what they'll do with the male to male relationship, they'll just look for a surrogate mother, then insert this thing in her. Excuse me. Sorry. She will now give birth and give them the baby, and they raise the child.
Nice.
Crazy. Nice. It's crazy, but people do crazy things every day.
Yeah,
people do crazy things every day. So that's just it. I feel like this boys' school and girls' school also contribute. I think what the government should do should actually be to stop all those boys' school and girls' school. Yes, because it doesn't lead to the complete development of a child. They are too young. I think maybe when they grow to a certain age. Let it be from a certain age. You get. Let it be from a certain age. They've matured mentally, because separating a child from that very young age. For example, like me, I was from 9 years old. I was in JS1. I was in a mixed school. JS2, 10 years old. Once I started seeing my period at 10. My mother took me instantly.
Whoa.
Me,
She don't want your stories.
yeah, she instantly took us out.
And they're always like, we don't want to hear stories. I don't want her to mingle with the
so
boys.
those people that were in that school that finished in mixed school, what stories?
What
did you
happened
hear?
to them?
What happened? You get what happened? I don't think I would have been wayward. I wouldn't have been. So my mom was just very scared, and me with
They're
me
always
growing
so scared,
that
yeah.
fast. I was growing very fast. She just changed the school. So imagine a 10-year-old, you are being completely secluded from boys.
Whoa.
You don't even know how boys do how they behave, all those kind of things. That part of your brain that will your reactions to boys, responses to boys is going to be different. I'm more nicer with girls.
Yeah.
Like I'm more nice, I'm more relaxed, I'm less defensive with
Around
girls
girls,
than I'm with guys.
Yeah.
Because to me, it's part of that. It's just like now you have your pack of people. You have your maybe like for an animal, they have their pack. Then another kind of species is like meant to be like another species of something. It's coming to come and talk to you. You're like, my guards are always so high, so up. Like I'm like, can I trust this? But I trust girls so easily, which is not even supposed to be good because I don't have. That's the only thing I know. I don't have.
That's what you know.
Yeah, because girls are very dangerous as well.
Yes.
Our knowledge of things should be balanced.
Exactly.
If I was in a mixed school now, I would know, okay, now so girls be, now so boys
be.
My knowledge of relationship with boys and girls is not balanced. I feel like, a girl cannot really, but it's a lie. A girl can kill, but the way, if you see me with my female friends, it's as if I'm with Angel. Our gender can even be worse than
our
men.
gender. For me, you roll with the girls. For me, it's the guys. I grew up with boys. Like my sister got married at a very tender age, so I was just left with my two brothers. Yeah. And my brothers, they have friends, so they're friends, and I was just in the mixture of. It was just me and boys. So growing up, I just love being around boys. I prefer the boys. I would want to have. I would prefer to have a male best friend to a female best friend. And being I don't really have that communication with girls. I've seen myself like more. Now these people be my people. The guys are my people, and the girls are like.
That's the thing. So putting a girl in a girls' school now makes her to look at boys that the only thing that boys can do is sex. Do you get? Yeah. You're seeing them. Anybody that's coming around, he wants to touch me. Have sex with me, please, that's.
And that mentality will fuck you up.
It does because I cannot just have. If a guy is coming to me that he just wants to be my friend,
you feel like this person has
lying.
You have a hidden intention.
Exactly.
I get
this guy is not because I've not been in a environment where boys are just free to be boys. Because when children are growing up, you can't tell me that a small child of just to accept that child has been molested will be with a small and they will be thinking of or they want to have sex. It's not. Children are innocent until somebody spoils them, until someone introduces them.
Or
so I think
triggers whatever they don't know.
Yeah, that's where it starts. So it could also make people to feel if they legalize it, anything that happens in life, there's actually the disadvantages and the advantages. Yeah. There's advantages and disadvantages. So if they legalize same sex, it could make girls like me. Honestly, to be very honest, I'm not a lesbian right now because I'm not attracted to females, and I never did anything because when I was in secondary school I was a very holy person.
Okay.
They used to call me Christian sister. So that's why that kind of thing could have never even happened to me. I was so holy, like I was well known. Like people from my school, when they see me now, they're like, I was a choir mistress.
Whoa.
I was a choir mistress. I was a prayer warrior. I was the vice president, SU. I was. Hey,
so what happened to all those?
I was burning for the Lord.
What happened to you burning for the Lord now?
You grow up and then you experience life differently.
Yeah.
When you come out from secondary school, everything is being done for your parents are taking care of you. When you come out to the real world, and the real world is not like that. Especially, I went to a girls' school, so we are more shielded, we are more protected. You come out to the real world and it's not like that. It's not like that. You have to be rugged.
Exactly.
You have to be. I wasn't that person, but coming out to the adult world, if I was like that, I feel like I would have really been used. In fact, it started. The using almost started to a point. I had to wake up, wise up. No, now. Good girl. A lot of good girls are being used a lot, especially with someone with my kind of physique. They for use me, Taya.
Ew.
They for use heartbreak. They for use heartbreak kill me. Me, that's my first heartbreak. For 1 year and 6 months, I never even answer any guy. If any guy tell me, say, I will not even answer you. They for use that brain scatter me. So I had to like toughen up. It's kind of like a coping mechanism for me to make me feel like, should I say, formidable or something. So yeah, there's advantages and disadvantages of everything. But I feel like if it is something that is not fair to the other parts, government, they are wise. There's a way they can work around it. And then if they stop these same-sex schools, because if you're against same-sex relationship, why is this same-sex schools? Yeah. Same-sex school, you know that children from tender age, puberty is making them to start to explore. Because naturally, children naturally touch their bodies. Oh.
Yes.
They want to explore, okay, why is this place like this? Why is this like this? Children actually have sexual urge. Do you know? It's scientifically proven because puberty makes them to start. So when you are putting girls same-sex school and a government that doesn't want same-sex marriage, you are already training them up to start having sexual relation. In my school, they used to have school father, school lover, school mother, school this and that. So put them, let there be no same-sex schools, honestly.
In same-sex school, you see that school mother.
Yeah, a lot of these are being practiced. To put a stop to it, they need to end these same-sex schools. Put children in mixed schools and let the teachers and the guardians be more like vigilant on the students.
Exactly.
Because when things like that happen in school, teachers are not paying attention to children. Children can get lost. Someone will leave class for nobody is finding out where is this person. So I feel like, okay, then government schools don't call that there is no same, because most all these children that go to all these numbers, they go there and they come out fine. Yeah. So if you are seeing boy from small age, I don't think there's anything that will make you to like girls like that.
Like that, that's not you want them
most girls
to
that end up
touch you.
being lesbians are people that went to those same sex.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
Okay. So let me throw this question to you people, Sha, before we end this thing. What will you do if you find out that your partner is homo or bisexual or LGBTQ? LGBTQ.
Let us see it in the comment section. We want to hear everything about it. Just
hear.
Tell us, what are you going to do? My sister, for me. Oh.
As for me and my household.
Gee, shut up, Baba. We will praise the Lord.
We are for God, though.
We are for God.
I don't know anything LGBTQ.
Please, if you are, avoid me.
Yeah. Oh.
Please.
What if one fine girl was not looking at like, this girl?
Then plenty no.
Oh!
My darling, being a chubby girl, you know that we are
yes, both genders.
So then plenty, just for me to tell you, please fuck off. What's that one? Why would you want to touch my boobs? Like, what's that? I don't want it. Don't do that with me. It's not my style. I don't want to do this. So,
okay, guys, just let us know what you think, what you would do, if you find out that your partner is, LGBTQ, is bi, is homo, is anything out of the norm. Let us know in the comments. Drop your comments. Give us your gist us. Tell us what you want to read
all about it.
Tell us.
This is an experience that we need. This is kind of like an education.
Yeah, it's educative.
Because you dropping your comment, you're going to make another person read about it. And no steps to take. So please, we need it in the comment section.
Let us know, and then don't forget to follow us on our social media platforms, all our social media platforms at the rated_18 podcast. I'm still your chubby, but delicious, bumlicious, beautiful host at King Chick, aka Big Baby, and
me, Big Baby Cartoon. So guys,
thank you guys for watching this episode, and see you guys in our next episode. Ciao.
Bye.